What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jesse. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So today, this is actually something recommended by one of the subs. Shout out to Cora Gray. So they recommended that we do Jubilee. I think that's how you say it. Jubilee. So this one is 6 black men versus 1 secret white guy. So this is the first time I've seen any of their videos. I'm not sure what to expect. So let's see. Let's get right into it.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm white.
So it said 7 black men. Okay. One of them is white. Makes sense now.
Okay, for sure. Now, one quick question.
So already I'm going to assume the concept of this is basically they got to weave out who the white guy is. So let's see how this going to play
I
out.
gotta ask, are there any other like Africans or anybody with like any like Afrocentric ethnicities?
My dad has Nigerian in him.
What tribe? Do you know what tribe?
Actually, I don't, but my mom's Ashkenazi Russian Jew, and then my dad's literally like a mutt. He got Nigerian all the way from Asian to, he's literally mixed with everything.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Anyone else?
Nope, just black.
Yeah, I got nicknames.
Well, Rosebud is actually my street name. My real name's Riley.
My name is Fitzgerald. That's like the full first name, but then Fitz is like the nickname.
I seen Buddy's face when he said Fitzgerald. I mean, honestly, if I was blindfolded and somebody said their name's Fitzgerald, I'm going to assume it's like some white guy.
Fitzy.
Might be a black
sometimes
name
they do
too,
Fitzy.
but
Sometimes they be doing Fitzy.
obviously it
my
is.
strategy was to kind of just be black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said
It's a good
fits, I thought
strategy.
it's because you had tough fits on, you know what I mean?
That too.
You can't even
feel
see
me?
him. What you talking about, bro?
That too. I mean, if you could see, you'd probably be able to tell that I got a tough fit on. You
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all say what we wearing and everything? I got a skeleton, all red, varsity jacket, cargo
Bro, you
pants
know
on the
what's
side.
crazy?
What's up?
We matching right now. I'm not wearing the skeleton fit, but I got like red.
You got Air Forces on?
I got Air Forces on.
No, you crazy.
I wish I could dap you up right now. I wish I could dap you up right now. But
Wait, what type
Little
forces you got
bromance
that
going
I got
on.
the Air Force Ones with like the little black stripe on it.
okay, yeah, half black, half white.
Oh, I see where you're going with
You
that.
said I did
You
it.
said half black, half white.
Half black, half white. You feel me?
No cap, I used to wear some Pumas that were half black and half white because
Okay.
of that my whole life.
My strategy for today was to figure out who's safe rather than figure out who's the mole right off the bat. Who's one of the brothers? You feel me?
Who here knows what the smell of a hot comb on a head?
It stink. It stink real
He
bad.
said it
What
stank.
are some prominent songs that you're gonna hear at a family reunion?
Oh, they played a lot of blues. Marvin Seed, Bobby Blue Bland. Then when they got drunker, it was Tupac. And
When they got drunk.
Oh, look at that shit, God.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. Rob is really throwing him off right now. He knows his music.
His vocal inflections, like it kind of made me think of, Straight Outta Compton, the movie. Maybe it felt too black
Too
You know?
black.
for a second.
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on classic rock from my mom's side, and I
Yo.
grew up on Motown from my dad's side. So anytime, summer vacation in the backyard with my nana, she be
Nobody
playing all
suspects him
Motown.
yet.
My pop-up and nana be dancing, slow dancing to it, Telling them, "Stick your
What's that? He
ass
talking
in."
too much? They put a clock on him? Contestants will now vote for who they think is white. Let's see. This is going to be
Everyone
interesting.
has one person that's suspicious of them.
So we know
Oh,
where
wow, really?
All right.
No
So I'ma
one's
start with a
safe.
theme song. You finish it. We're brothers.
we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Yeah, where's that from? Where's that from? I think it's the Wayans brothers. I want to say, yeah, Marlon and Sean. Man, I love that show.
Me growing up half black, half white, there's certain songs that they sing that I honestly didn't know word by word what to say.
in the
Come on,
movie
my guy.
ATL, Rashad was running his daddy's house since what age?
I don't even remember that movie.
It's a famous
It
line.
was a good movie when I watched
I
it,
didn't know
but
the
I
answer to
just
that
it's
one.
been so long.
Let's complete this song. That boy got
Stretch pants.
boy got
Stretch pants.
What is that?
I got one.
Anybody know what it is when you say you put your foot in something?
To cook it real good.
Me and mama.
Okay, Rob.
No.
Yo, he's really leading them on.
Have you ever been on the phone with like telemarketer? You can tell it's a black person on the other side, so you throw out little hints. you know, while you're talking, and like, oh yeah, we cool. I was trying to catch that.
Call and response. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Who said that?
Brevin.
Jay.
I'm suspicious of everybody else. I'll be honest.
Now, all black people don't go to church now.
But they notice.
This is true. What flavor of Kool-Aid was y'all favorite growing up?
Red.
Red. I like grape.
You mean purple?
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
That's low sus right there. You said great.
Yo. Where I'm from, we go by colors. We don't go by that. What you just said.
Wait, hold up.
For
Why
real.
is that crazy? 'Cause
I like
grape
red,
and
and I don't
purple
even know what
exactly the same
flavor
thing.
it is. I think it's cherry
We used to call
or
Welch's grape
strawberry.
soda.
I don't know. It's just where I'm from. We go by
I
colors.
just know it's good.
We go by colors.
Grape Kool-Aid, not purple. Red flag.
He was trying to come at me about the grape, but honestly, that I grew up with a bunch of friends and
Rosebud, you better chill out, buddy. You're gonna be
You
next.
pour the sugar to the ancestors, say stop.
In the summers, it was either if you were outside or inside.
See, Rob's playing it safe too, though, because he's just in the cut. He's letting them kind of weave each other out. So he's just gonna let them pick each other off one by one, I feel.
You had to pick, right? Like
Yeah, wasn't no running in and
running
out.
up,
Okay,
up and
well,
inside
here
your
he
house,
is.
you know. So y'all feel that? Or?
Yeah, don't let that good air out.
When it comes to black women from the 90s, who do you think of off the rip?
Be alone.
I'm
Halle
saying
Berry. Yeah, Halle.
Say, she was a rapper.
Left eye.
Wow, what's her name? Rhapsody.
Jada Pinkett. Or the sister from...
Wait, you can't
Careful
take
now.
two.
Careful now. Better keep his wife's name out your mouth.
He taking forever.
Goodness, somebody gotta help me out with this. Shotty from like Black Panther. Who was the queen? You feel me?
Yeah, I know her name, but you gotta know
Angela
her name.
Bassett.
There you
Angela
go.
Bassett.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go. There we go.
I think a Whitley from a different world. I can't remember her name. Old girl from a
Okay,
different world.
okay.
Growing up watching my sisters, Raven Simone, Tyra Banks from that runway show. Is that 90s?
Tyra's from the 90s.
I was sitting back watching them being like, sheesh.
Okay, time to vote again. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Uh-oh. Ooh, Rosebud. I saw that one coming.
Matching with is gone now, bro. What?
When it comes to being black men, microaggressions, let's talk about it.
I got you right here, man. I went to a PWI. Man, I be chilling in the
Prominently-
corner. There's only 5% of us, but
predominantly
somehow they find a way to
white
take a picture of you for
institution.
the dang
diversity.
like,
Yo.
for the diversity, right? I'm like, they only 5%. I gotta give them credit though, cause like finding us is gonna be a little bit tough, but like they found a way regardless.
I ain't even gonna lie, Loke. I'm real lost. We from the streets. I ain't even get that far.
Yo.
Like that.
Hey, we all got a different journey. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like the low key.
That's
like,
facts, though.
Yeah.
Not like
You're so well spoken. Wow. Why wouldn't I be? I'm a grown
for a
man.
black guy, you're so well spoken.
Yeah.
You peep game, you walk down the street, right? And a white folks see you, the first thing they do when they see you or acknowledge you, they fold their lips, like, and nod their head down, make that weird
Or they
face,
give
you
you
know what I
hella
mean?
space on the sidewalk or even step in the street.
Or clutch their bag.
Clutch
Wow.
the purse.
Yeah, clutch the bag. Or
Take the next elevator.
Yes.
At you like you ain't supposed to be here. What was one of y'all favorite movies growing up? You feel me? Like Loving Basketball, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, what did y'all watch?
I like New Jack City.
Did he just say don't be a menace? I'm telling you, shout out to the Wayans brothers. They're goated.
That was all right. You from New York,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. So you already know. Like, I am my brother's keeper, and that's some real shit, so.
I'll tell you what, man. I watched the first Power Rangers movie like twice a day for like the first.
Oh, you gonna be
4
next,
years
but
that
out,
it came
boy.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers. What season? What season?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though.
Mighty Morphin, facts.
I've seen the movie when I was a
I
kid
watch
too.
anime, too. I'm not
Oh wait,
gonna
you
lie.
watch anime?
I
What
sure
you
do.
like? What you like?
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z.
Z for shows again.
Dragon Ball Z,
Naruto, come on, like.
classic.
Don't laugh at me, but I love the Disney Channel original.
Oh, that was good.
Hey,
Let it shine.
let's watch a Disney Channel. Boy,
Y'all know about that Static Shock though. Come
I
on.
was literally just about to say.
Nah, I'm saying superhero,
Static Shock.
Woohoo!
I met his voice actor, bro. He was.
You did?
Film my dude is cold, dope, bro.
Wait, he voices every single black, everything.
And Samurai Jack.
He's
Man's
black,
got
yeah.
range, bro. He's
Yeah.
got range.
All right, I got a question because I feel like we just gonna be like.
We gonna be vibing, man.
It's not an anime, but shout out Famous Jet Jackson. That was on Disney. Classic. just came
Yeah,
in.
I got y'all after this. Even if you white, we gotta tap in for real.
Hey, you have to.
Yeah, you be like.
But okay, so
Why does that bother you?
you didn't have to point that out, bro. Okay, so in regards to dating,
This
and
guy's
whatnot,
kinda,
my
I think
first
he's gonna be
girlfriend, She ended
next.
up being a Russian girl, and my dad was he always used to throw hints like, "Hey, man, you know, she's nice and all that stuff." And like he would never say it, but I knew like the upbringing he had, he dealt with a lot of racism stuff, so he kind of had like the hesitance for like those type of relationships. Did your parents or family members like say, "Hey, like"?
I mean, my mother was from Shreveport, so, you know, she used to be on that. And she was older when she had me. She was already, like, in her late 50s, so
Okay.
she wasn't playing with none of that, really.
I don't think my parents ever they just want me to love who I love, but at the same time, I think there's always that underlying, like, we would love for it to be a black woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was actually the same for me. They never said don't bring a white girl home or anything like that, but I definitely know how it would make them feel if I was to bring home a sister, for sure. Like, oh shoot, like you're with somebody who understands you,
Right.
who can understand what you go through in life as a black man on the day-to-day basis, from the microaggressions to the ridiculous racism in your face.
My people were cool with whatever. Like, I'm cool with whatever too, but like, I appreciate the sister, like, because she understands me and I don't have to explain myself.
This is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I think Buddy in the all the way to the left is gonna be the one out with the dreads.
We have a tie between Rob.
Oh,
Y'all hit that sigh of relief.
Rob, they really
I'm
suspecting
Brennan.
him
I'm from
now.
Louisville, Kentucky,
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't have a traditional like upbringing as far as like dating a lot of different people because I'm a queer black man, but it took me a long time to get there.
Brevin is
But
like shaking
as far
right
as
now. He's
home
like,
life, I
man.
had 2 parents, 2 older brothers, a little sister, super close. Yeah, this is hard. I don't know. I'm black, y'all. I'm black.
My name Robert. I go by Rob. I'm from South Central LA. We bounced all around. It was just me and my mother, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I've been in and out the streets, not too much school, and that's pretty much it.
In and out the streets.
When it came to Brevin, it seemed like
My
he was
guy's
privileged,
throwing him off.
and I relate more to struggle. Hearing some of the things he was saying, it kind of like made me think and like second guess.
In my brain, I was like, this is probably just like one of those cases where he could be white and he's just a product of his environment.
Brevin, you can't vote.
I appreciate the try, bro.
It looks like we are tied again.
What?
I voted for Rob just because I think I heard everyone else speak a little bit more.
I also voted Rob. First of all, I'm just gonna say that like the environment he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? I think that like, that's just a case where he could like relate to a lot of like black people's struggles. You feel me?
Okay, he's right
but
though.
He might not be like black in and of himself.
I voted for Brevin to get out. Not because Brevin necessarily said anything bad, but it was more so because of when Rob was talking. I felt like I was listening to one of my cousins talk.
Oh.
And he definitely sounds like he's from South Central for sure. Not a whole lot of white people down there. So
He said not a whole lot of white people down there. That doesn't necessarily mean there's no white people down there though.
I'm gonna say he stays.
Rob Black, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact.
That's
Rob
his argument. He's black. Period. That's it. Case closed.
Black, he sound like people from my way. So no offense to you, Brendan. But you
Wow.
gotta kick rocks.
I hear it in Brevin's voice too. Like, that's the thing.
I heard him both.
I
but-
hear it
yeah.
for sure.
But Rob, like, I feel like I could say certain things to Rob and he
Yeah.
pick up on it quick. If I say certain things to the other, it's like, is you gonna really relate or
Yeah. I
no
think
disrespect?
What
but
does hit and lick?
Hit a lick. Yo. I don't know how this is gonna play out, honestly. Woo! What? He's still in. That's crazy. I can't believe he's made it this far.
Rob sound like he know good catfish.
I'm not sure why I got voted out. I feel that a lot of times I've felt that I'm too white for the black people and too black for the white people.
but it's okay. It's all good.
Think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing the game, raise your hand.
No, stop. What are you doing?
Rob,
what are you
what?
doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I knew I wasn't gonna get
Can he vote?
eliminated.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just came in like I was gonna win. Really, I already said I was gonna win. So.
Anybody else got a question?
Hey, my guy's
All right,
confident
so
though.
let's make things a little bit spicy, you feel me? What's like one critique and or what's one thing that you think like black people could be like doing better in? Or like a hot take about like black people and, you know, our community and stuff like that?
Since the beginning of the U.S., with the obvious mistreatment of black people, a lot of information pertaining to being able to further us as a people has been withheld from us. And more so recently, the information has been normalized to be pushed out, and this generation is really doing a lot to make sure that we are as gamed up as possible with all the tax information, with all that stuff, so we can no longer have those continuing circumstances of not having the information to be able to financially evolve as a people. And I think that's dope. But I also think
I feel like that's just in general, honestly, as far as financial literacy. Like, they need to start teaching that in schools. Like, everything from credit, taxes, how to save, retirement funds, how to establish all that, honestly, because, I mean, if you see the way things are nowadays, I mean, most people, I think it's like a statistic. Like, most people have no money to their name by the time they're like 65, which is crazy because it's like, I mean, what are you going to live off of? I think that's definitely something they should start teaching in schools. I mean, they just got to get to it, honestly.
that people need to really be on their P's and Q's with that stuff, because the more we sit around and don't go after this information, the more our situation continues to remain the same financially. Even though we spend some of the most money in the U.S., it never stays within the black community.
The game banging.
facts.
Yeah.
That gotta stop.
Okay, Rob.
Well, it's just there's no
elaborate.
point in game banging no more. I mean, if you think about it, you game banging, and then it got so bad where you know everybody that run black in prison is together, even if you from the enemy side, the op side, or anything. So if you go to prison, so if I supposed to gang bang, shoot somebody, and if I get caught and I gotta go to prison and get along with the people who I just slid on, it don't make no sense, and there's no money involved. So that's the first thing gotta go.
Don't be so quick to buy Gucci, Prada, Louis. Like, I mean, I'm not one to speak myself. I got Ricks and Subi on, but at the same time, like, if one of the homies has a brand, you should be going to go buy that, you know?
I feel like a critique is just, my little brother is, he's at a HBCU, a small one in Oklahoma, and nothing against like the school or anything, the people who's around, but I feel like the ideas and like the mindsets that he's been around from his early childhood and whatnot, because have been just like not open-minded to new possibilities. Opportunities are out there. We just got open-minded to it and try to figure out what works for us.
This might be on the fault of like the media, but I think sometimes we over sensationalize like our pain. And I think that there's so much more to like the black community, whether it's joy or like having a good laugh or something. Like there's just so much more to us than like, the pain that we go through. And I think that needs to be, shown more in like our movies, our TV shows, just like the way we talk about things. Like I think that there's just so much more to the black community than that.
I want to see black people doing goofy stuff on screen, not just being slaves.
Right. Come on now, talk about it.
Or criminals, or they're gangsters, and killers.
That's not even like a thing for America, but like you go to China, you go to like some of these other places, like that's all they see of us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word. Y'all, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I mean, you do see a lot of that. Even A-list stars like Will Smith, he just did Emancipation. But a lot of the times those movies are made, I feel, to bring light and educate people on the history as well. It's not so much in a negative light, I don't think. As far as goofiness, I mean, come on, Kevin Hart. He's super successful pushing the envelope as far as goofiness goes. So shout out to him. I mean, I feel like that's something, that we definitely see a lot of nowadays.
I think we're all good, bro.
Okay, let's see who's gonna be next. Ooh, somebody got a couple votes. What?
Sorry, Gabriel. Know what I'm saying?
Gabriel.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand.
No, they all think they're
All
safe.
right. So that's unanimous. We're going to end the game right then and there, okay?
Yo.
If the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box.
Can
and
they
you
see the
all
light
lose.
with the blindfold?
The thought popped in my
I
head
mean,
of, what if you had it wrong the whole time and the guy right next to you?
you can
is
see
the
like
one?
3,
the glare.
2, 1. It is red. That means the mole is still here.
Yeah.
You guys can lift your
It's funny because 2 of them called them out. They thought Rob was the white guy.
blindfolds in
Now they're gonna
3,
find out they were right.
2, 1.
Oh, they brought them all back.
What? Just, hold on. Wait.
Y'all owe Brevin an apology.
Rob.
That's Rob. That's Rob.
I'm Brevin.
Brevin?
Yeah.
What's up, Brevin? What's up, y'all?
Big ups to you, yo. Big ups to you. Hey, yo. Of course, there's been like a couple white boys who cool, but like not like Rob. Like that was different.
My name is Robert, but they call me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital to a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
It's not like he made everything up. I guess everything's valid. So that's
My
what's
whole
up.
family was black. I didn't even know I never met the other people until I was like
That's dope.
grown. My upbringing was a little strange. I was the only white kid at every party, every birthday. But that never really like bothered me, I guess.
Is it hard for you to fit in with white people?
Oh, it was. It's getting a little better.
What about for black people then? Is it easier or was it more difficult to get along with black people?
Nah. I mean, that's all I was around my whole life. Jail, county jail, juvenile hall, every party,
Shit.
everything.
And your whole family, like,
You really
they
about
just
that
don't
life.
accept you, because I got sides of my white family that, like, they wouldn't even hold me as a baby because I had a black
Damn,
dad.
that's
Nah,
crazy.
hell nah. I had a good family.
How do you do that to your own blood? Like, just because of the color of their skin? That's crazy to me, man.
Since my mom married a black man, they sat shivets for her, which basically in the Jewish community means that you're dead to me. And it's almost
Wow.
lone feeling that you get sometimes when you feel like you can't relate to anybody.
I was like the baby, low-key, like the youngest one.
Wow.
All right, well, there you have it. That was Jubilee, 6 black men versus 1 secret white guy. So I feel like that just goes to show, I mean, you know, if we're all blindfolded, it's hard to tell the difference, honestly. Like, people just, you know, they make quick judgments based off what they see as opposed to getting to know someone. So, I mean, I feel like that right there is also like a lesson learned. You know what I mean? You know, you can't judge a book by its cover. Let me know if you guys want to see some more of those reactions like that. And if you like the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time.